in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the UAB Blazers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blazers will put toe to leather to crank us up. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Tulsa's offense will take the first swing of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Blazers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So
oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
What a run, man. I'll tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UAB. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's McMillan. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Keys. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab. It's Keys. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the move. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. where it'll be 1st and goal. The Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Touchdown, Blazers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Tulsa wasting no time.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finds a little space. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given him a great opportunity. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. There's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Picked off to stop the threat. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll run this play from the pistol. Pulls it, fired complete. Going the other way. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Hurricane, after that explosive run, back to the line. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Motion from the back. Wants to keep it in the air. Steps away. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the move, it's Collins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. A strike downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Looking left. The throw to the outside is complete. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got him downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Blazers will hustle to the line. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the ground with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. B has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving.
Turning it on! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
The Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UAB! And the route is on.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these
breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's McMillan. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side. Continues to fight for yards. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give out of the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. And the Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Plows through the defense.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Blazers are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back on the move.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively, you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. The quick out. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the back. Touchdown, Blazers! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
35, Tulsa, 10.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Gets away. Turns it loose. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And down he goes back at the 3. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Beebe. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mendoza. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Dances away to buy time. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quick completion on the out. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll run play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's McMillan. With the catch, it's Tease. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this, and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tease. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quickly complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tulsa. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to him on the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Here on 3rd down. To the air. It's Burton. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and more. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play act.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Got room on the return. The tag, and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Back to pass, it's Burton. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad can...